Hello all, welcome to Coordinate Destination Day 19 here. Almost guys, we have covered almost 18 days topic in the aptitude purely. I hope you clearly understand about the topic very well, and we have going through the comments and so the feedback you're giving to us that is really motivating to us, make you the quality of the content in the aptitude sections here. Not only the aptitude, soonly we will exhale the verbal section and the reasoning portion as well as okay. So partitionally today we just having a one very important, like every day we going to see it is important, it is important. Yes, true. In the aptitude guys, so we are focusing on some selected topic. In the selected topic, we can't able to balance this will come, this will not come, that we can't able to balance based on the placement exam. Coming to the competitive exam guys, we can able to balance. Okay, if you take the GMAT, GATE, okay, we can able to balance. Okay, this is the question we can able to expect. From this topic, the level of difficulty will come. We can able to explain. Coming to the placement, the companies will be different, and the private organization, the private consultancy will be different. Who's arranging the paper, who arranging the set of questions, they are going to be the different. They have the specialized SMEs for preparing the question. Coming to this one, we definitely want to say that all the topics are important. So guys, we having the today, I just want to go with the today's topic called mensuration. What is called mensuration? So mensuration, few people heard about it, but few people having the confusion between the mensuration and geometry. Mensuration, we can able to call it as that it is one of the branch of mathematics. It deals with the length, angle, and finding the volume. Okay, not angle, it is area. Okay, area, volume. Okay, so of the different structures. So that what the mensuration we can able to deal it up here. Okay, so we have the list of formula. Okay, so first one is called rectangle. Rectangle is deals with the length and breadth. We can able to call it as breadth and length. You can able to take it up here. So the perimeter means what? Many people have the confusion in some terminology. Area means what? Perimeter means what? Area means the area occupation inside the surface. Okay, occupation. I mean, you see this one. This is how the thing is occupied, right? So this particular thing with respect to the surface which is occupied, that we can able to call it as the area. So perimeter mean what? Perimeter mean length of all side. You see this one. So this is called L and B. Okay, we can able to take it as that is 2 times of L and B. Okay, we having the two values, right? So what is the perimeter mean? Sum of all the sides we can able to call it as the outer area. Sum of the sides we can able to call it as the perimeter. We can able to say here. Okay, that is 2L is there. Okay, here 1L is there and here 1L is there and 2B is there. So that we can write it as that is 2L and 2B. Here both of them 2 is common, right? So that I'm taking it as 2 times of L plus B, like what we can able to take this one. And area of the square, it is same. What is a square means? So square means it is definitely having the sides, 4 sides is equal. Okay, so this is called A and this is called A and this is called A and this is called A. So area means A square. Okay, 2 sides. Okay, perimeter means we having the sum of the 4 sides, right? So 1, 4, 2, 4 and 3A and 4A. Okay, that is a 4A. This is how the length of sides is defined here. And parallelogram, this is one. This is also looks like the same rectangle, but the length of the thing, which is little bit a deflection from the rectangle, we can able to say here in this plane. Okay, so right angle, you see this one, that the area of the formula, triangle, we can able to call the area of the formula is equal to B H by 2. Okay, so like what we can able to say this one. And yes, I'll tell you this one. This is called something we use in the very peculiar formula. We will deal this one in the very unique way, but right now we can't able to use this. And right angle triangle also, you see this one, that is the same formula, that is 1 by 2 BH, we can able to take it up. Okay, in the perimeter, that is the total side, that is BH plus D. Okay, that's what we can able to call in this place. The total side we can able to the thing it's needed. Okay, so isosceles right angle triangle. Isosceles right angle triangle means that the thing like two sides it will become the equivalent. Okay, that is a, if you say this one in the triangle, even we can able to make like something like a very basic topic of two types is there. Okay, one is called equivalent and another one is called isosceles. One other one is called scaling. Okay, equivalent means all the sides is equivalent to 60 degree. So the probably that is this is 60, this is 60, so this is 60 means the total side we can able to call it as the 180 degree we can able to say here the place. And going onwards, you see, and we can able to call the another value isosceles means only two sides is equivalent to the value and remaining one other side it is not equivalent to the angle they was mentioned or the length they have mentioned. Anyhow, we can able to call this one. Okay, so perimeter for this one it is looks like very different, that is 2a plus d, that is a thing, that is the one they have got it here. Okay, equilateral triangle, I told you the equilateral triangle means that is a three sides is equal. You can call it as the area is equal to root 3 a square by 4 or 1 by 2 a h. The h is equal to root 3 by 2. So you must have to follow this formula, guys. Whatever the formula I was discussing here, you must have to write it on your respective note. And the perimeter, if they mentioning only the thing, they will have the two clue to identify the equilateral triangle. One based on the angle. So our other thing, they will directly mention you the question over it. So this is how the thing they will mention you that equilateral triangle or not. And trapezium, we know that, okay, the 1 by 2 heights of A plus B, the perimeter is equal to sum of all the sides you want to take it up. So this is a rhombus area, that is D1 times of D2 by 2. And so that is perimeter is equal to 4L, we can able to call it here. And quadrilateral means that is 1 by 2 times of diagonal of sum of offsets, we can able to say here the place. Circle, very basic, very, very basic, guys. Okay, the circle, we can able to say that pi r square and pi d square by 4. And circumference, if we can able to call it as 2 pi r or pi d. Okay, and area of the sector means that is a portion, we can able to call it as chord. If there is a circle means in the particular area, what is that, what is this? Okay, so here we have to use the theta, that is an angle, and the pi. Okay, pi is equal to what? Something like you need to always use the pi as 22 by 7 only inside the calculation, because as you don't have the calculator in your hand, you have to use only the 22 by 7 only. You know the value of the pi, right? So the pi we can able to call it as what? That is 22 by 7 only. So that 22 by 7 only you must have to use in the calculation, guys. So please don't ever try to use in the 3.14. If you're having that, so you need to be very strong in the way of calculation. Okay, so going to the sphere, it is also looks like the circle, but it is a 3D figure, it is a 2D figure. Okay, this is a 2D figure and this is a 3D figure, like what we can able to call it as. Okay, so coming to this one, gentlemen, you see this one, that volume means what? Volume means we can able to cover the total area with respect to all the angle, we can able to call it as a volume, inside and outside, we can able to call it as a volume there. And going to the surface area, we can able to call it as the 4 by r square. Okay, so going to this one hemisphere, hemisphere means, so half of the sphere we can able to call it as the, so hemisphere here. So the volume is equal to 2 by 3 by r cube. Okay, and curved surface area means, if you see this one, this is called the curved surface area. Okay, so in the surface area, what is the value? Okay, 2 pi r square. And the total surface area means the total surface of the area, that is surface area with respect to the inside also, they will call it as a 3 pi r square. Okay, that's what the thing they have called it here in the place. Okay, right circular cylinder means that is a very common cylinder, we can able to call it as. What is a common cylinder is? That is like the way it looks like, right circular cylinder. Okay, here the volume of the cylinder we can able to call it as a pi r square h. Okay, this particular volume formula will be confused with respect to the circular cylinder and the cone and the sphere, as well as the sphere, it will be very confident. But coming to the cylinder, it will be a little bit something we can able to say it as, that is it is a little bit confusing. Make sure you clear about this one. Okay, so lateral means what and longitudinal means what? So longitudinal means it's like a horizontal. Okay, like if you see this one, I'm making like this. This is called the longitudinal. If you see this one, a lateral surface area. Lateral surface area means that is like this. So the lateral surface area, or we can able to call it as a cross-sectional area. Cross-sectional means that the same like half of the one, that is towards vertical. So we will simply, for your terminology, we can able to say like vertical portion. Okay, that is called the, so 2 pi RH. Okay, so total surface area we can able to call it as 2 pi r of r plus h. Okay, and volume of this hollow cylinder we can able to say this one, that is pi r h of r square minus r square. Okay, that's what the thing we can able to call this one. And right circular cone, that you see this one, volume is equal to what, that is 1 by 3 pi r square h. So the curved surface area we can able to call it as pi r l, and this one we can able to call it as pi r r plus l, we can able to say this one. Right circular cone means it will come like this. Okay, so make sure you know the figure, guys, because you see this one in the cone, this is called the height. Okay, this is in the middle one, we can able to call the height. Okay, and this particular thing we can able to call it as base radius. Okay, so this is the thing. And going to this one, we can able to call it as the slant height. Okay, so that's what the thing we can able to say here, this place. Slant height is the thing, in the particular thing we can able to use the formula as L. Remaining you can't able to use it there. Okay, so you see this one, guys, this is the application formula, you will never find anywhere. Okay, so application formula means you will directly apply this formula and you can get the answer in some very big application. Area of the pathway running across the middle of the rectangle. Area of the pathway running across the middle of the rectangle. Okay, if you see this one, that this is how the rectangle is there. Okay, if there is the particular area of the pathway is like that, this a pathway is there, they're asking this particular area, we can able to use the formula like, so w plus so l plus b minus w, like what we can able to take this one. And so next one, that is a perimeter of pathway around the rectangular field, around the rectangular field. You see this one, the perimeter of the same, like we can able to call this one. Okay, that's the thing. You see this one, that is you see this like this way you have, they're asking the perimeter of this one. Okay, that is the same, like so sum of the length of the sides. And next one, that is the area of the path field around a rectangular field. Okay, that is, so area of the rectangular field, same like, so in this portion, the third diagram, you see this one, there is a rectangle is here. Sorry, I'm just drawing the square. Okay, so rectangle is here. So in this portion, the pathway will come like in the own rectangular shape. That's what the thing they have given this one. So around the rectangular field, we can able to call this one. The same for that perimeter, we can able to use that, that is minus w. And area of the pathway that is inside the rectangular field, you can able to use this one. And area of the four wall, you can able to use this particular formula. Okay, so this is a series, so it is not the very common formula you can able to find in that all the platform. Okay, so it is a very predicted formula with respect to the construction, with respect to the rectangular. I can say you one thing, guys, because you see the geometry, we having the multiple shapes, we have go through it now. Okay, coming to this one clearly, if I want to say that, so we can able to expect only the two kind of questions. Okay, so one is 2D shape and another one is 3D shape. Coming to the 2D shape, most probably you will expect rectangle and circle, and we can able to call it a triangle. Some basic shapes only they keep on asking by making you tricky, some trappy content to make you to make you confused. Those kind of the things only they will make you there and make you very clear about it. Okay, so okay, gentlemen, we just move to the question. Probably you see this one, that they have given that area of the square field is equal to 6.76 hectare. Then the length is equal to what? Okay, I can able to say that the 1 hectare is equal to, that is 10,000 meter square, guys. Okay, so they have given the area, guys, the area of the square they have given. Area of the square, I can able to write it as what? How I can able to write this one? I can able to write it as, that is a square, area of this formula a square. Okay, that is 676,100 meter square. Okay, if we want to convert into the hectare to meter square means I can able to take like 67600, like what I can able to take this one. Okay, now I having the length, I need to find out the length here. Okay, that area of the square is equal to what? That is length times of breadth. Okay, that is 67600 meter square. Okay, now the length is equal to what, guys? We can able to say the value called what? Do you have any value on it? No. So then you need to take the value, that is a into a only. So that is not L into B, that is same side. Okay, this is the square only, right? So that is the formula. Okay, 600. So we having this one. If you're taking the square root, guys, we can able to get the value of side. Okay, 676 is nothing but it's the square root of 26. And next 20, 100. We can able to take that. What would be the value it will come? Anyone having idea? That is 0. Okay, so 260 square. So that is 260 square will come inside the place. But option is, that is length, we can able to call it as any one of the side, we can able to call it as 260 is a very correct answer of this question. Okay, so next question, we have in the diameter of something called 14. Okay, so always you need to take the radius only. So diameter is equal to radius equal to diameter by 2, that is 7 centimeter, you can able to call this one, and height is equal to what, that is 6 centimeter, we can able to say this one. Now they are asking the volume of cylinder, so it is a very direct question, guys. So volume of cylinder formula is equal to what, that is pi r square h. You see this one, pi is equal to what, that we can able to say that 22 by 7. Okay, don't put the value called 3.14, no. Okay, so keep the 7 and height is equal to 6. So 7 we can able to cancel, and then you see this one, that I can able to multiply this, it will give you the value called what, that is 924. So the probably next volume of the cone, 1 by 3 pi r square h, we can able to say this one. Okay, the same value, but 1 by 3 is the only extra value I have got. So if I keep in by divided by 3, I'll get the value called 308. So the probably the option B is the very correct answer in this question. Clear, guys? Everyone clear in this question? Okay, I'll move to the next question probably. Okay, this is the one little bit tricky. So let me think how I can able to solve this one. So you see this one, how many cubes of the 10 centimeter edge can be put in the cubical box of 1 meter edge? You need to have some knowledge about it. Okay, so how many cubes? There is a 1 meter edge of cube is there. Inside they are asking how many cube you can able to put it in the place. Well, that's what the question they are asking here. Okay, it is just having the concept here in the place that is called volume. Okay, can anyone say what is the volume of cube formula? Volume of cube formula is what? That we can able to call it as the A cube only. Okay, that you can say that is 10 times of 10 times of 10. Okay, so this is how you just want to say here, but they are asking how many cubes will fit inside. Okay, so you having the 1 meter edges there, 1 meter size boxes there. Inside you want to place it, that is 10 centimeter edges there. Okay, 1 meter is equal to, we can able to call it as the 100 centimeter. Okay, so that you can able to say that the number of cube, okay, the number of cube you can able to place it here, that is equal to, that is 100, so times of 100. Okay, 100 by, okay, so 10 over 10 over 10. So you see this, we having in the inside of this much of volume, this much of cube, if I place it, okay, so 0 0 0 0 get cancelled, means I can able to get the value called 1000. So guys, in the box, in the 1 meter, centimeter, 100 centimeter edge of the cube box, you can able to put the 1000 piece of the cubes. You carry the 1000 piece of the cubes, you can able to place it in the place inside the cube box. Okay, so this is the thing we can able to do here. And next one, the area of the rectangular ground is 12500. Okay, the length is called 125 meter. Then its perimeter is what? That is the question they are asking. Okay, so we can say that area of the rectangular. Can anyone say what is the formula for this? Everyone will say that L into B, that the value is equal to 12500. Okay, now the length they have given, length is equal to what? That is 125 meter. Okay, times of B is equal to 12500, 125, so B is equal to, we can able to say that 100. Okay, so what is the perimeter of the rectangular, guys? We can able to say that is 2 times of L plus B. So 2 is equal to what? That is 2 of L is equal to, we can able to say that is 125, B is equal to 100, we can able to place in this place. Okay, so that is 125 plus 100, we can able to say that the 2 times of 225. Okay, so if you multiply that one, it will give you the value called 450 is the very correct answer for this question. Okay, so Going to this one, gentlemen. Okay, next question. Next question is a little bit tricky, but everyone have to try on it. Let's see. So PQR. Okay, PQR. I'm calling like this. P, Q, and R. Okay. So PQ is equal to 10, QR is equal to 10 centimeter, and PR is equal to 12 centimeter. Now you see this one, there is a QR is drawn perpendicular to the PR. Okay, QR is here, QS is drawn perpendicular to the PR. So PR means like this. If you want to draw the perpendicular, mean like the way it will come. Okay, like straightly. Okay, it will come straightly, 90 degree it will come. That is called the perpendicular. Okay, you see this one, that is, I'm making it up. So this is called the perpendicular line. This particular point I can able to call it as what? That is yes, that is called QSS, make it up. So you see the S is on the line of PR. Yes, it was in the line of the PR. Find the length of yes, you want to find the length. Okay, then this particular length, this particular length is 6 and this particular length is 6. We can able to say that the PS is equal to SR is equal to 6 centimeter. I'm taking the one of the portion, guys. You see, I'm taking the one of the portion, that is Q, S, and P. Okay, this particular distance is 6. This particular distance is 10. Guys, anyone know the thing called what? Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem is equal to what? The hypotenuse side is equal to the square root of a square of other remaining side. We can able to call this place. Okay, so that is, you see this one, that is hypotenuse is equal to, that is other two sides. Hypotenuse other two sides means we can able to call it as like QS. I'm calling it as QS square. So plus 6 square I can take it up. Okay, you just want to take this side, that it will become a 10 square. 10 square is equal to become a 100 probably, and QS square. So plus 36 it will come. That is 100 minus 36. We can able to call it as the value called 64. That is QS square. So that you can able to say that the QS is equal to directly as 8. Okay, that's what the thing you can able to point it here. That is option A is the very correct answer here in the place. Got it, guys? Okay, so this is a very, very interesting question. Let's check how we can able to do this one. Okay, there is a triangle. Okay, there is a triangle like this. Okay, so you see this one, it is made up of rope. It made up of rope means like the way it will have. Okay, like the way it will have. Okay, and so the sides of the triangle is 21 centimeter and 15 centimeter and 32 centimeter, like what they have given. So they are asking what will be the area of the square is made from the rope. You see this one, they have given the data of the triangle, but they are asking about the answer related to the square. You see this one, guys. So rope means rope. If you take the rope, guys, it will twist it. It will be like this only. Okay, you can able to change in any shape, but initially it was in the right, triangle shape. It was initially. You can able to make like a square shape. Okay, if you making the square shape, what will be the area? That was the thing they are asking here in the place. You see here this one, guys. So it is initially triangle. Once it is making some bented, it will become a square properly. So the square in the sense like the way it will become. So like the way it will have. Okay, in this one. Okay, so in this one it will become a square shape. Sorry, it is a square only. I made like a circle here. Okay, it is a square only. Okay, so going to this one, guys, we can able to check it out. That is, we can conclude say one thing, that is perimeter of the triangle is equal to perimeter of square. How you are saying this one? That is length of the side. You see this one? This is the one. This is the triangle only. It will become a square. Okay, so if it has become bent or straight, whatever it may be, the length is going to be the same. Okay, so inside the area is dealing to with the inside surface only, but coming to the perimeter, it is outer length or sides, we can able to call it as. So the sides we can't able to change anything, so we can able to say that the perimeter of the triangle is equal to perimeter of the square. So perimeter of the triangle is equal to what? There is 21 plus 32 plus what? 15. We can able to call the value called 68. So what is the perimeter of square? What is the formula? You must have to remember that the formula is equal to 4a. That is 4a is equal to 68 means that is a is equal to what? A is equal to 68 by 4. We can able to call it as 17. Okay, so A is equal to 17. We can able to call here in this place. Okay, so once you deal this one, that the particular so area of the square formula is equal to what, guys? We can able to say that A square. Now you got the value of the side. Then you just want to do the square there. 17 square is equal to 289 is the answer. Got it, guys? Everyone clear? Okay. So let's move to the next question. You see this one, that is a surface area of the cube whose volume is equal to 64. Okay. So that volume, they have given the data of the volume. Okay. They are asking the surface area. So the volume of the cube, they have given that the thing called 64. So what is the formula for this one? That is A cube. Okay. If you solve this one, that is A is equal to, you will get the value called 4 probably. Okay. So that they are asking the surface area of the cube. Okay. That's what the thing they are asking. Here, the formula for the surface area, we can able to say that that is 6A square. So 6 times of A square means that is 16. If you multiply that, it will give you the value called 96 probably. Okay, guys. How quickly we see this one? How quickly we solve this one? Okay. So next one, there is a volume of sphere whose surface area is 144 pi centimeter square. Okay. So volume of the sphere, we can able to say that. So they are asking the volume of sphere only. They have given the surface area. Okay. So that is surface area of the sphere. We can able to having the value called 144 pi centimeter square. The formula for this sphere, we can able to say that is 4 pi r square. Okay, so pi we can able to cancel here, and taking the 4 1 for r square, we can take it as that is 144 by 4 means if you cancel this one, we can able to get the value called 36, and we can say that the r is equal to 6 directly here in the place. Once you deal this one, and we can able to say the volume of the sphere. So volume of the sphere formula is equal to what? That is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Okay. So the pi r cube, if you keep it up, that is 4 by 3 the times of, so the times of pi. Okay. So pi, r. So that is 6 times of 6. If you see this one, cancelling this one, it will give you the value closely to the think of 288 pi here in the place. Okay. So this is how the thing we will get here in this one. Okay, so going to the next one, guys. This is one of the very important question. I just want to deal it up here. Okay, so I just want to showcase here this one. That is a length of the cloth. Okay, you're having the length of the cloth. Okay, I'll make a figure on it. So length. So this is how the cloth will look like. Okay, in the any towel, if you take it up, any kerchief you have take it up, anything you have take it up. Pure cloth. Length of cloth. It will be look like this. It's saying that it having the 2.5 meter wide. So that the length they are asking here, this one, and which is used to record to make the conical tent. Conical tent means what? You see this one, from the length of cloth to it has become a conical tent. It is forming like a conical tent. Guys, if you go to the 5-star hotel or something like a superior hotel means, if you go to the room first time, so they will decorate it with some beautiful towels, like making some dolphins, making something like, you need to understand, if you're having the towel, you can able to do something like a different shape. Okay, consider that. So consider this one. Okay, so you see this, we having initially this towel. Okay, this towel we can able to, it looks like a rectangular shape. Okay, so if I bending this one, you see this one, if I bending this one, it will keep on changing. Okay, it will keep on changing, and it will now it look like what? That is cone. Okay, this is what the thing the question is explaining here. Okay, so initially the length of the towel in the breadth they have given the 2.5 meter. Now in once they bending as a conical tent, now you see the base radius as 7 they have given, and the height they have given as 24 meter. So the height, guys, I told you very carefully, height means you shouldn't take this one, you have to take the center only, that is 24 meter. This is the height. So the base radius means up to this one, we can able to call it as the 7 meter. Okay, go into this one, guys. You see, this is the side. We can able to call it as a slant height. Okay, so slant height is the thing. You just want to find the slant height. That is the thing. Okay, so how I can able to find out this one? That is area of the both this side. The rectangular, and so area of the cone is also the equal only. Okay, so you see this one, we want to find out the area of the cone. Why we want to find out the area of the cone? We are having all the data, right? But why you want to find the thing? Yes, we have to. Okay, so first, before that, we want to find out the slant height. Okay, so slant height means we're going to use the same Pythagoras theorem, that L is equal to, that is root of, that is opposite side square and another one square, that is 24 square plus 7 square. If you made it up, this will give you that. So 576 plus 49, if you made it up, that the value will give you that 625. If you taking out of the root, we will get the value called L is equal to 25 meter. So coming to the cone formula, guys, cone area formula, we can able to say that area of the cone is equal to 2 pi r L. Okay, so 2 is equal to what? 2 times of pi. We don't want to change. The r is equal to what? 7 meter, and length is equal to 25 meter. Okay, if you multiply all this one, you will get the value called 3505 here in this place. Okay, now the area of the cone is equal to what? The area of the rectangular we have mentioned, that is 350 pi is equal to area of the rectangular we have mentioned. So the rectangular is equal to what? We can able to call it as what, guys? That is length into breadth only, right? So the formula of the area, I mean rectangle is equal to length into breadth. We don't know, we having the breadth value, we don't know the length value. Okay, so the breadth is equal to what? That is length times of 2.5 meter. Okay, so if I keeping this one and making that 350 pi by 2.5 means it will give you closely to the value of 140 pi. Okay, so that probably, guys, that is option D is the very correct answer in this one. Okay, so we having some multiple question as well as, okay, so we will discuss the topic very extensively by each of the basic each of the very important structures. You see, we want to see the particular topic in based on the structure only. So consider this class is just a basic class about how we are defining this problem, how we are applying the formula, how the mensuration questions is working. Like that, we can able to take this out. Okay, next classes we will discuss based on the, structures. You having the 2D shape and the 3D shapes, right? So we will deal on the 2D shapes first, and then we will go on the 3D shapes next. Okay, so make sure that mensuration is one of the very important topic. Again, geometry and mensuration is different. Okay, don't get confused, guys. You just want to practice down. If you have any doubt on this question, any of the questions you have, you can comment me in the comment box. We will help you on that. And if you need any personal queries over the topic, please reach to us in the personal mail ID so that we will respond to you in the quick way. Okay, guys. So thank you. Have a nice day. We'll meet you soon.
Hey, hold on. I'm back. I'm super excited to inform you that in last 2 months, we've been able to conduct around 50 drives and around 100 plus students have been selected for various MNCs. The packages are ranging from 3.5 to 10 lakhs. Stay tuned for more information by subscribing us on our YouTube channel, by liking our social media platforms like Facebook, Insta and LinkedIn. Thank you.